Hey guys, how's it going? This is Autobot JCB here again for another How to Transform video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to transform the 2002-2003 Transformers Armada Red Alert, along with his partner Minicon Longarm. As you can see, Red Alert transforms into a pretty cool looking Jeep emergency vehicle, I guess. In my opinion, I think it looks kind of reminiscent to the original G1 Ratchet design, as for like the color scheme, like the red and white, and then a little bit of gray along the wheels and the back of the truck, stuff like that. I don't have any batteries in this one, but if I did, when you do certain things, like the lights would light up, it would have sounds. Unfortunately, I don't have batteries in this one, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and show you how to transform this one, and then I will show you how to transform Longarm. So for right now, we're going to move Longarm off to the side, and we're going to work on Red Alert. So to get this one started, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and open the doors on both sides. Just go ahead and open them so they come out flat just like that. And when you do, go ahead and give them a quarter turn back, so that way the top of the door faces up, because this is actually going to be the top of Red Alert's shoulder. So go ahead and open the door, turn it back once, and looks like that so far. Got some wings, even though he can't really fly. Still funny though. Alright, so moving on, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and open the rear quarter panels of the vehicle mode right here. So it's going to be this entire section right here. This part right here does not move just yet, but we will be getting to that after a little bit. So what you go ahead and do is you just rock this down on its hinge and lay it flat just like that. And come around to the other side and do the exact same thing. Lay it flat just like that. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the whole lower section of the vehicle, of his vehicle mode. This entire section right here will actually become his legs. So just go ahead and bring that as far down as it'll go. And it won't go entirely straight just yet, because this section of the truck has to come down first. Hang on one second. Let me move my camera a little bit. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, so anyway, going back to this, one thing you're going to want to make sure you do is you're actually going to want to go ahead and take one of these pieces out. I typically take this little piece out, because this will actually fit into the peg hole on Red Alert's arm. This is typically the tool that he had attached to his hand in the show. So I just usually go ahead and take that out, and then we'll be using that in just a minute. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and split his legs right here at this pin. And we'll go ahead and turn him around. And then what you'll do is you'll bring down his feet and give them a 180-degree turn so they look like that. So we'll bring down his foot and give it a 180-degree turn. Now on his feet, you'll notice that there are actually little blue panels inside. Those go just flip out really easily. Gives him a little bit of a heel so he can stand up. So he'll look like that. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you'll go ahead and take this entire section, and it will rock down and actually click into place just like that. And then what you'll do is you'll go ahead and reach in and pull Red Alert's head out. So go ahead and bring that all the way forward just like that, and then flip this down just like that. The next thing you'll do is you'll go ahead, I guess you can if you want. I don't think you absolutely have to. You can go ahead and give these panels a turn back, kind of close them up, so that way he doesn't have a bunch of parts hanging out. Then what we'll do is we'll flip this up, and we'll go ahead and rotate his arm down, and then it'll rotate on a little hinge just like that. We'll bring his arm back down just like that. And like I said, this little piece that we took off here, this will actually go on his left arm, which is right here. Go ahead and fold this down. And as you fold it out, you'll notice that there is a pinhole right there on his wrist. And this will actually just peg right into the hole. And that is actually the primary tool of Red Alert right there. So anyway, there's what Red Alert looks like in his base mode. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to show you some of his added features. So in order to get some of these revealed, you will actually need to take his Minicon Longarm. Just go ahead and just fold the crane in half, so that way it's out of the way, so we don't have to worry about it. Now you'll see on his chest right here, there is actually a Minicon port. Now if I put long arm on the Minicon port that will actually make the grill of the truck flip open. And if you push back on the Minicon, whoops, I don't know if you saw that on camera or not, but it'll actually make this little disc shoot out of his chest, kind of a little hidden weapon, just in case he needs it. So go ahead and put that back in there, and we'll pop off long arm and close up his chest. And then if I turn him around, you'll notice that there's another peg right here. If you put long arm on this peg right here, and you push down on the Minicon, it will make Red Alert's shoulder cannon pop out. Now the nice thing about this is not only can it be fired from his shoulder, but you can actually pop it off of the mount right here. Just pops off really easily. And it can actually be set or put in Red Alert's hand. So he actually has a sidearm, which is I think a nice little feature, kind of a 2-in-1, which I think is kind of neat. Because when you're fighting Megatron, I suppose you need every advantage you can get. But anyway, that's Red Alert with all of his special features. One other thing I forgot to show you. I apologize. Let me pop the Minicon off there for a second. If you actually take this panel on the left and open it up, you can actually lay it flat. Oops. Hang on one second. I don't know why this is being stubborn. But you can actually lay it flat, and it will actually have... Here, we'll just do this. Sorry. You can lay it flat, obviously not upside down, but you can lay it flat, and then you pop up this little panel right here, and this can actually be used as kind of like a Minicon Transport, like a med bay type of deal for Red Alert when he's in the field. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll flip that shut just like that, and then on the other side, which is the that's the wrong one. Let's just close that one. Sorry. Which is the opposite side right here. What in the world? I am so sorry. I haven't done this one for a while, so I apologize. If you open up this side right here, you'll notice that there is another one of these little red things right here, a little red pin. Because on Red Alert's arm, you can actually switch out to either some type of tool or some type of blaster. This little blaster looks like it's got a couple little barrels on it, so I suppose it could be used as a weapon. But yeah, this little piece right here is actually just weapon storage for Red Alert. But anyway, that's the 2002-2003 Red Alert. We're going to go ahead and set him off to the side, and I'm going to show you how to transform his partner Minicon, Longarm. As you can see, Longarm just turns into a little itty-bitty crane. One thing I like about it is that you can actually take Longarm and mount him onto Red Alert when he's in vehicle mode, and you can actually rotate this so it kind of looks like Red Alert has a hoist or a crane mounted on him for let's say he's on a cliff and he needs to lower a line down to help somebody. He can actually use his Minicon to do that without having to transform and reveal himself. But anyway, to get this one started, what you'll go ahead and do is you'll go ahead and fold the crane in half just like that. And we'll go ahead and just cock it off to the side just like that. And what you do is you just go ahead and grab this piece right here and just rotate it just like that. Go ahead and rotate that just like that. And that will reveal Longarm's feet. And then you just pop up his arms, which are on the wheels just like this. Just kind of swing them up. And there's Longarm. Alright guys, well, if you have any ideas for other Transformers you'd like me to try and do, feel free to comment below, even hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to be trying to do a special video coming up pretty soon where I'm actually going to show you, I'm actually going to be moving on to the Transformers Energon series after a little while, once I finish up with Transformers Armada. But if you guys have any ideas for other Transformers you want me to try, feel free to let me know, and I will see what I can do to help you out. Until then, bye.